And now it's time for Modest Farm, with guest appearances from Ink Horse, Clay Duck and Paper Pig, Earth Bird, and of course Wire Chicken, hosted by our dear friend Farmer Layla. Have a marvelous time.
Hello, my name is Farmer Layla and welcome back for Season 2 of Modest Farms. Today we're going to be making a Polish chicken out of crayons. All you'll need is a box of crayons, a piece of paper, and if you want to outline your bird, a black pen. Do you know that I have 15 chickens? I have a big farm of chickens, so today I'm going to be showing you a few of mine, and they are called Polish chickens, and I will tell you all about them while we're drawing together. Let's start. So while I'm drawing, I'm going to tell you some fun facts about the Polish hen, and I'm also going to tell you a little bit about my Polish hens that live at my farm. So first, we're going to start off. I'm going to take my gray crayon and we're going to start with the head. So this chicken has a very fluffy feather crest on its head. So I'm going to make almost like a line down here and kind of curve it up and then almost kind of make a bumpy little circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of make an upside down U shape like that. And the bumps will be feathers. You'll see that later on. And so we're going to kind of curve back in and kind of stop about here and here. And then we're going to put some little lines kind of in a circle here. And in a minute you'll see what that is going to be. And this is kind of the beginning of the Polish hen's feather crest, this little area. And so now I am going to take a tan or peach crayon and I am going to draw the face. So almost start with an upside down U, kind of in the middle of the circle here, tan, and then kind of go out on the sides in two little lines and bring it back in. Almost like an arrow, the bottom half of an arrow. And then going to color that in and kind of leave a little bit of a space right here. Next, I am going to get a dark gray and I'm going to go along this line with it and kind of make the beak of the hen. This, just kind of almost blend it in like that. Very lightly. And kind of outline this. Alright. Now that we have that done, we're going to work our way down to its wattle, or the little red things that dangle from its beak. So just do two little curved upside down U's on either side of the bird and just kind of color those in. Just just like that. And so now we're going to go back to its feather crest or its afro with my dark gray crayon. And while we work on that, I will tell you a little bit about my two chickens. While we work on that, I'll tell you a little bit about my Polish hens. So along this, we're just going to do some dark gray, just like that. So just kind of line this area with dark gray and kind of blend into this area just to make it look a little more natural, like there's little feathers here. And now we're just going to kind of make little feathers on the afro or the crest. So I'll tell you about my chickens. So I have 3 Polish hens. I have 2 black ones and 1 light gray one. Their names are Inky, Aretha, and Misty. And they're very funny and very cute looking birds. But they're actually a little skittish and they get scared very easily. And that's because of this crest. It's covering their eyes. And so their vision is partially blocked by these feathers. So if you're walking up behind them, they can get kind of startled sometimes. But they're very cute and they're very funny and they're fun to have. And so the Polish chicken it didn't actually originate in Poland, but it came from Holland or the Netherlands. And they actually call this chicken the Polish chicken because its feather crest reminds them of the Polish soldiers. And Polish soldiers, their helmets or their hats would be very tall, fluffy, and crested. And so that's why the Polish chicken has that name. So now we are done with that. And we are going to start working on the body. All right, I am going to take my dark gray again, and I'm going to take 2 lines kind of down, and just 2 little, and let them get wider as they progress to the bottom. So about there, stopping almost, not quite at our halfway point on the paper, and just kind of shade in the gray feathers on its neck. So just kind of give it some color in here. Scribbles, doesn't have to be perfect. And then as we go down, I want you to continue this line and kind of bring it out just a little bit. So that's going to be its chest. And just kind of almost make a very, very long C shape, very gentle, and bring it down and just kind of taper it down to here, and that'll be kind of like its chest. And so the neck feathers on this Polish hen, especially the gray ones, are typically darker than the rest of its body. So you're going to kind of cut these feathers off right here. And you are going to kind of make this area, just leave it kind of white or light. And you're going to come down here, you're going to make almost like a V, but the bottom is cut off. And you're going to continue the line back up here, which will be its leg. And then you'll just kind of do the same thing. You'll make a curved line back up. And so we've got our basic body. And so now we want to make the back, which is just kind of a straight line. And the cute thing about these little hens is that they have a very big tail. They're very small, but their tails are very big. So you almost want to make a line going upward, slanted a little bit, and make some tail feathers. So tail feathers are about the height of its head, and they are very big, and it kind of gives that Polish hen this cute little adorable look. So just make almost like fingers or curved lines, like really long U's, and just kind of make a tail like that, and just kind of bring it down and kind of meet it at the bottom right here. Maybe do a few more feathers like here, and just kind of work around, do some shading on the ends, and then make almost like the stem of the feather by drawing little lines in the center. Like that. It's perfect. And so now we have the tail all done and starting to come out really nice. So next we're gonna come down to about this area where the neck feathers are kind of cut off and they end right there. And we're going to make a curved, very shallow U kind of curved line, and this is going to be its wing. So this is a start. Just kind of bring it upwards just a little bit, like that, and then kind of bring a straight line going downwards, just like that, and kind of bring it to the edge so that it pokes out a little, and then bring it up this, and kind of do some feathery little lines here, and it'll help the wing kind of absorb into the rest of the body. And want to decorate and mark the feathers onto the wing, so just do little almost polka dots everywhere, and maybe some lines like this, and those are your feathers for the wing. So now we have most of the body done, and I'm going to do its leg now. So for that, I'm going to take a lighter gray, and I will also take a peachy color like I used for the face right here, and I am going to first outline, kind of bring almost like a slanting to the left a little line this way, and do the same thing so that they're parallel like this, and kind of go down a little bit, and then I will make a toe right here. It's kind of like almost like a finger here, and then I will make another toe right here, and I will make just a third tiny little nub on this foot right there. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my tan, and I'm going to kind of do little markings on the leg, save little bits of tan, and kind of come down to the toes. It's almost like little scales. Chickens have very scaly legs, so you want to kind of highlight those scales right here. And then the claws are usually tan, and so just kind of make little tan blobs or dots on each of the toes, and then kind of outline in gray just the little claws. Then we will they have some darker gray scales, so we will take those and kind of do some polka dots along the front of the leg. And there you go. That is the leg of our chicken. and they like to kind of stand so that the other leg is directly behind it. So you're gonna just draw like a hint of the other leg in the background, but this leg is blocking off the other one. So it almost looks like it has one leg, but it's actually balancing on two. But this kind of gives it its little cute little look. So now I'm gonna take this light gray and I will just do a few just simple lines for the feathers. And I will tell you another fun fact. So Polish hens, they lay little tiny white little eggs, and they're very good egg layers. And our hens, they lay almost every single day of the week. They are very good, but their eggs are very small because they're small chickens, so they lay small eggs, but it's very cute. So just kind of continuing these lines in the direction of the body and the outlines, and just kind of blend and scribble just a tiny bit, very lightly. Just do so with this tail, and along the wing a little bit here, and up here, and maybe shade just a tiny bit more along the crest and the beak. Just kind of give it shading where you think it needs shading. That part is up to you. And there you go. That is a Polish chicken. Now here we have it. This is our finished Polish chicken. And so now in a second here, I'll take you to my farm and we can go look at our real Polish chickens.
Hey creators, this is Miss Vicky. I'm about to video chat with Farmer Layla. Hopefully she's on the farm by now. I can't wait to find out more about her chickens.
Hey there, it's Farmer Layla and welcome back to Modest Farms. Today I'm here at the chicken farm to show you some of the chickens that we drew, but in real life. Okay, so I'm here in the chicken run. Here are all their chicken coops. It's where they live. And then over here is the biggest one. We call it the chicken mansion because it's so big. And so this episode we made Polish chicken drawings out of crayons. So I'm gonna show you my real life Polish chickens. Okay, so over here, right here, this one, that's Misty. She's our only light gray Polish hen. And then this one in the corner, that is Aretha. And she is probably the friendliest of them all, so their feather crests, like, they get in the way of their vision, and so they're almost like visually impaired where they can only see a little bit of what's in front of them, and they have a hard time telling what's behind them, and so they're a little bit more skittish than the normal chicken, so it might be a little bit difficult to capture them all. Oh, and this one right here in the corner, that's Inky. She is very scared. She's very skittish. But yeah, when I bring them treats and food, they're all very friendly and kind. And then our yellow one right there, that's a Buff Orpington. Her name is Buttercup. Buttercup is very friendly. She's very curious. She'll come up, and if I have something new or I'm holding a stick in my hand, she'll just come up and be like, oh, what you got there? She's a very curious chicken. But anyway, yeah, those are our Polish hens. They're very light, so they can also fly really high, and they lay these little white eggs, and I don't have any right now to show you, but these small white eggs, they're tasty, and yeah, they all like to hang out together too. They're very cute, very nice friends. so that wraps up this episode of Modest Farms. I really hope you enjoyed seeing my Polish chickens, and actually, next episode you'll get to see some more of my chickens. So that's exciting. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!